Most problems in life are not caused by what happens to us. They're caused by how fast we react. Today, we'll be breaking down a book that could change how you handle everything. The Power of Not Reacting. Genius strategies to stay calm in any situation. This isn't just a book. It's a guide to emotional control, inner strength, and the quiet power that comes from staying calm when everything around you is trying to pull you off balance. If you want more peace of mind, better relationships, and more control over your life, then this video is for you. Let's start with a powerful idea from the book. When you react instantly, you give your power away. Think about it. Anger, fear, ego, these emotions hijack your thinking and push you into decisions you almost always regret later. The book argues that not reacting doesn't mean you're weak. It means you are strong enough to choose control over impulse. It means you understand that true strength isn't loud, it's calm. Calm is your superpower. So what does not reacting actually mean? It's a common misconception that it means suppressing your emotions, being passive, or letting people walk all over you. That couldn't be further from the truth. Not reacting is about creating a small, intentional space between what happens to you and how you respond. In that space, that tiny moment of pause, you find clarity, you find perspective, and that clarity is what leads to better outcomes, better decisions, and a better life. It asks the difference between being a puppet of your emotions and being the master of your response. The book dives into the science behind this, and it's fascinating. Our brains are hardwired for survival. Emotional reactions happen in the amygdala, the primitive part of your brain, and they happen much faster than your logical, prefrontal cortex can catch up. Your brain is designed to protect you from a threat, not to help you make a wise, long-term decision in a heated argument. But here's the magic. When you pause, even for a few seconds, everything changes. Your stress hormones, like cortisol and adrenaline, start to decrease. Your logical brain gets a chance to come back online. The intensity of the emotion begins to fade. That small delay can completely transform your response from something destructive to something constructive. So, how do we do it? The book lays out several genius strategies. The first one is the pause rule. It's incredibly simple, but profoundly effective. When something triggers you, a critical email, a rude comment, a frustrating situation, just pause before you speak or act. Take 3 deep breaths, count to 5, create 1 moment of silence. That pause is your circuit breaker. It interrupts the emotional hijack and gives your rational mind time to regain control. It's your first line of defense against regret. Strategy 2 is to name the emotion. Instead of just feeling overwhelmed by a powerful emotion, you mentally label it. Okay, I'm feeling angry right now. This is frustration. I feel embarrassed. Simple act of naming the emotion detaches you from it. It weakens its grip on you, because you shift from being the emotion to observing the emotion. It's a psychological trick that creates instant distance and gives you back a sense of control. Strategy 3 is to detach your ego. This one is huge. Most of our knee-jerk reactions are ego. We feel the need to defend ourselves, to be right, to have the last word. The book teaches that not everything deserves your energy or response. Your ego wants you to engage in every battle, but your wisdom knows that's a losing game. You don't need to defend your honor in every single moment. Sometimes, silence is the most powerful and intelligent response you can give. Strategy 4 is to shift perspective. When you feel that wave of emotion rising, ask yourself a simple question. Will this matter tomorrow? In a week? In a year? This question is a powerful tool for shrinking the problem down to its actual size. Most of the things that trigger us are incredibly minor in the grand scheme of things. Creating that distance in time shrinks the emotional intensity of the present moment. You realize you're about to spend a lot of energy on something that will be forgotten by next Tuesday. And finally, strategy 5 is to choose your battles. This is about energy conservation. Calm, effective people don't waste their energy on every little provocation. Not every comment, criticism, or annoying driver deserves a piece of your mind. You have a finite amount of emotional and mental energy each day. The book argues that you should treat it like a precious resource. Save it for the things that truly matter. Let the small stuff go So why do calm people win? The book highlights a simple truth. Calm people think better. They communicate better. They make fewer mistakes. In any situation, whether it's a business negotiation or a family argument, when others are losing their control, your calm becomes your strategic advantage. You're able to see the situation clearly, identify solutions, and navigate challenges with grace. You stop just reacting to the chaos, and you start responding to it with intention and intelligence. Let's look at how this plays out in real life. At work, when you practice not reacting, you can handle criticism without getting defensive. You actually listen instead of just waiting for your turn to speak. You respond strategically, not emotionally, which makes you look like a leader. In your relationships, you avoid those pointless, circular arguments that damage connection. You create a space of emotional safety for your partner and loved ones because they know they can talk to you without triggering an explosion. You communicate with clarity and love, not anger and blame. And in any stressful situational flight delay, a traffic jam, an unexpected bill, you stay grounded. You focus on the solution, not the problem. You protect your inner peace, no matter what's happening outside. The power of not reacting genuinely improves every single area of your life. Building this skill, this emotional discipline, takes practice. It's a muscle. The book emphasizes that this isn't a one-time fix. It's a daily practice. Simple habits, repeated over time, will become your default state. This includes consistently pausing before you respond to texts, emails, and conversations. It means taking time at the end of the day to reflect on your triggers, what set you off, and why. Journaling about your emotional reactions can be incredibly insightful. Practicing deep breathing for just a few minutes a day can reset your nervous system. And most importantly, practice letting go of the need to win every argument or prove every point. Over time, with consistent effort, calm becomes automatic. The core message of the power of not reacting is simple, but it is one of the most powerful truths you will ever learn. You do not control everything that happens to you. You don't control other people. You don't control the economy. You don't control the weather. But you always control how you respond. And the person who controls their response ultimately controls their life. You take back your power from the outside world and place it firmly back in your own hands. If this breakdown helped you gain some clarity, tome a favor. And like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into books on mindset, emotional control, and personal growth. I'd love to know what you think, so comment below with the next book you want me to cover. Thank you so much for watching. Stay calm, stay grounded, and stay in control.